How's it going, everyone? It is Edwin from Cross Creek Lights, and today we have a package from Visionary Light Shows here. It is their new flat pixels, so we're going to go ahead and check them out here. We're just going to get into this unboxing. We're going to also do some weight tests of them compared between Evos, these, and just normal bullet pixels. So should be a good video here. Also going to see how well they push into Coro. We'll see that as well. If I can get this package open. I'm using a Wizard of Wire screwdriver to open this, and it's probably not the best tool. But with some force here, I'll also be able to get this open. There we go. Alrighty, so we have the box open here. I do have to say, they were very fast to ship. We ordered this last, I think it was either Saturday or Friday, and it's Monday. Showed up in the mail, very fast shipping. He did get a lot of orders out. So, yeah. Alrighty. We're opening up this black box here. Alrighty. So first, looks like we have some zip ties here. And then we have some pixel to parts. Looks like they threw in some clips of some sort. So that's kind of cool. Alrighty. And then last time we ordered from them, we had an extension thing, and they threw in a bunch of like 3D printed goodies. We were asking about what the caps were, and I believe they threw in some of those as well. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. Here are the pixels themselves. These, I believe, are in strands of 50, and we'll check them out here. So we did order 1,000 here. We'll go ahead. Scoot that to the side here. So we have one bundle there, another bundle there, 3. Maybe these are in bundles of 100. Let's see here what it says. Does not really say. Count them in just a second here. So we're at 5 bundles. 6 bundles, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these are 100 strands here. So there we go. Nothing else in the box here. We'll throw that to the side here. All right, so here is our 1,000 nodes that we ordered here. I'm just going to go ahead and place some of these off to the side, and actually these are 50s. They're just bundled together here. So I'm going to go ahead and place these to the side, only get a 50 strand, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and check out this bag of goodies real quick, just while we're here. Open this up. Alrighty, so it looks like, I believe, some sort of clip here. Second one there. Some pipe mounts, so you can drill a screw in here, and then snap some either EMT or PVC. Looks like we got some shingle clips. Another shingle clip there. Oh, these are little like clips for like grocery carts at like Aldi or something like that. So that's kind of cool. Looks like we have 2 of those. And then some end caps here. Oh, and 2. I'm not really sure what these are here. Some sort of like clip or something. Kind of cool that they throw those in. Some stickers. Looks like they use filament treasures. Then Visionary Light Show sticker. Kind of cool. Then their business card made in the USA. Cool. So, freebies. What are the freebies here? It says there's 10 X-Connect plugs, white standoff clips, black shingle clips, try my white gutter clips, closet savers. That must be what these are. To start hanging your clothes, and 2 shopping cart quarters. So, cool. That's awesome that they include all of that. We'll go ahead and push these to the side here and get on to the pixels. Also, forgot zip ties. Pack of zip ties. You can never have enough zip ties. And then also pixel parts. Had some stuff as well. Alrighty, so here are the pixel themselves. These are called the FB RGB pixels by Visionary. I believe on their website it is Visionary FB or Visionary Flat is what they're calling them here. They're kind of called in the industry gumdrop pixels, but they are flat, they are smaller, a little lighter. So we're going to check these out here. I'm just going to try to sort these here. Okay, so there we go. Alrighty, so here is a 100 strand here. Alright, so we have an in and out here. I do have a controller I'm going to bring up, and we'll get these lit up here. On top of that, I do have some Evos and some normal bullet pixels that we're going to do side by side. Weight test and just what they look like. Alrighty, so let's hook these up here. Alrighty. So, these are at 100% here, just going through a color pattern. They look really nice. I like the diffused look of them. Look really good. Alright, so now let's hook up a strand of normal bullet pixels here. These are from WallysLights. Alright, so that's what those look like. I think these are more directional. The point of the pixel, it's almost kind of magnified. These are more kind of dull. But it gives a softer appearance. So it all depends on kind of what you're looking for. Here's some Evos. These are the smallest and the lightest. But these are pretty light as well, compared to normal bullet pixels. So let's go ahead here and get these hooked up. Alrighty, so we have the 3 here. So we have bullet pixels, gumdrop pixels or Visionary FB pixels, and Evo pixels. Let's go ahead, I'm just going to get a close up here, kind of all 3 from the front. Hopefully you can kind of see that there, just on kind of how they look. My camera might be completely too much light there. But, so let's go ahead and measure the weight of these here now that we got them lit up here. I will note that the wiring is the same like gauge wiring as normal bullet pixels. Compared to the Evos, these are much smaller, and depending on your soldering level, it might be harder for you to solder. Or if you just don't like soldering and use solder sleeves, you'll have to use smaller sleeves. That's what we had to do for our 4th of July show. So, just a note on that. Alright, let me put this away and get the scale. So I have the scale here. Let's go ahead and get this turned on here. Before we do put these on the scale here, I did want to try them pushed into some props. So this is just a bow from Gilbert Engineering. It has the keyholes that are needed for the Evos. Not needed, but they push a lot easier, from our experience at least. So let's go ahead. Just gonna take one node here, pop it in, turn it. Very easy. Yeah, very simple. That's kind of how it looks from the front. Pixels right here. Alrighty, let's try the gumdrops. So these just push in from the back. Oh, that was a different hole. I was gonna say it's very loose. So those just kind of pop in there. Very sturdy, very quick. Gumdrops are super. It's all like a plastic housing instead of kind of like epoxy. Yeah, these are super easy to push. Compared to the Evos, twisting them wise, I think these might actually be faster. But don't quote me on that. But that's kind of what they look like from the front. Let me push an Evo in here. Alright, so that's Evo, gumdrop, and then this top one will be a pixel. So from the front, top down, it's normal pixel bullet, Evo, and then gumdrop there. And then this is kind of from the side point here, or from the side, you'll see that the bullet pixel pushes out quite a bit more than the Evo. The Evo doesn't stick out at all, and then the gumdrop sticks out just a little bit there. So let's get these weighed, if you care about weight. When you're putting stuff up on the house, one of the concerns is probably weight, so we'll test that here. One thing I did notice is this just kind of like fell out, so okay, it's not falling out. I don't know why that just fell out, but anyways, all right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna start with some normal bullet nodes here, see how much they weigh. So I'm gonna be doing stuff in grams here. This is 38.1 grams for a strand of WallysLights bullet pixels with X-Connect ends. Now, these are gonna be a little bit tougher to do. I'll get them on there. Uh-oh, come on. Okay. These are 23.8. Now, for the Evos. These are 14.0 grams. So Evos are 14, these are 23.8, and these are 38.1. So Evos are going to be your lightest. So if you're trying to mount anything up high, like we have a Starburst that's mounted about 20 feet high, we're going to use these. Well, actually, we already used bullet pixels. But if we were to do it again, we would have used Evos. If weight is your concern, Evos are probably the best way to go right now. You do not have the look, though, of a soft, covered, like diffused look that the pixels kind of give, or the gumdrops. It's a different look. It's not exactly what I was saying about softness, but it's a different look. But from afar, your audience really won't notice, and there's a lot of people out there that do comparisons of props in their show that have bullet nodes, these nodes, and probably this year will now have these gumdrop nodes in them. And so you can look at those. But for us, when we did the Evos, we didn't see any difference in kind of the look that they have, other than if you're using this white like type Coro, because then it causes that glow. But if you're using any sort of colored Coro, or you paint it yourself, or have it like a G-Skin from Gilbert Engineering, that will diffuse that and not have these Evos glow inside your props. Now, this is very thin material. This is Chroma Trim. I don't know exactly the version, but when pushing this stuff is really flimsy. And once you get a lot of these in here, a lot of the bullet nodes, it tends to flex. And it's just kind of a pain to push because it's so flexible. It's almost, it's thinner than like a yard sign, pretty much. So we have an hard time pushing them with bullets. See, it's like flexing here. And this is no like it's not anything against the product. It tells you what coral thickness it is, and maybe that will be good for a certain thing, but for us, we wanted something coral in this. It ended up working, but it's just kind of a pain to push because of how flexible it is. So I want to test these bullet nodes here, or I'm sorry, these gumdrop nodes, or FB pixels from Visionary Light Shows, and see how easy it is. So it does still flex quite a bit there when you're pushing it down, but I will say these pixels push really easy and are actually quite nice. And so we have some pixel pulls coming from Gilbert Engineering, and I'm quite excited to push these things into them. And we'll be using the gumdrop or FB pixels this Halloween for our Halloween light show. And so I'll have kind of some testing after kind of a month worth of using them. So overall, I think this is a great balanced solution between these traditional bullet style pixels and the Evos. You do have benefits of kind of both, but I don't think it's a matter of, well, what's going to be the most popular, because I think they all have different solutions, and you can disagree with me in the comments, but I think they all just have different solutions or different problems that they solve, right? These are easier to push from the little bit I've pushed. Maybe you have a great system down for bullets and you're not going to switch, and that's completely okay. But if you're someone either older in the hobby or don't have great hand motion that you can't really push a ton of these are easier to push, in my opinion. So they might work well for you. Or you might like this diffused look. So you would order these. But say I'm putting something really heavy with a lot of props or pixels in it, maybe I'll start looking at these Evo pixels. So it all depends kind of what you're looking to do. But this was kind of the unboxing and like comparison of some of unboxing of these FB pixels from Visionary Light Shows. They did not send these pixels to me, we bought them for our show, but I will leave a link down in the description if you're interested in buying these, as well as the Mattos Design Evo pixels and some pixels from WallysLights. Again, comparison video of all three. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts down in the description below. I'd be quite interested to hear what you have to say. Other than that, guys, hope you guys have a great holiday lighting season, and we'll see you in the next video.